Inside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks. Doncic outside. Good, nice job down low. Doncic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Thunder. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams are no different.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Count the basket. Doncic has got his second bucket.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Tatum, guarded by Weber. Here's Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. The basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that temperless knack for getting inside.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Jason Tatum grabs the board. Here's Boston now. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Porzingis looking it over. Back to Hardaway. That one goes. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic outside. Pass to Williams. Holmgren in the corner. This one for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Hardaway with it. On the wing, Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Daniels. Tatum down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Now, here's Weber. Nothing on the board. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Dort. Fires from the wing. The Thunder with another miss. Boston leading by 7. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And Doncic, here we go.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's
The Celtics, 18.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Outside Tatum. Tatum downhill. And that one is good.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Off target with the fadeaway.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
On with it. Dort covering. Brown with the bucket.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Stolen by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. 11 feet away. Hardaway with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Celtics leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. between affirmation and accountability.
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Joe. Back to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Capella. Takes the three. Hauser misses. And they're trailing by 14. Joe with it and guarded by Capella. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. It's good. It's time running down on the shot clock.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Here's Capella. Goes back up. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Williams. And he banks in the lane. Williams has got 5.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Scoreless thus far. Here's Pritchard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Pass to Dort. Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Now look at Doncic, relishes the opportunity to control the action. Right now, he is cooking the defense.
They set the pick on the wing, Daniels. Shots good. Brown making the play. He's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Tatum on the wing. 10 points for him. And that one drops for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Weber. Doncic left side. Another shot. And it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got 19 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Out to Porzingis. Fires the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. And here we go. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Don't tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
Here's Doncic. Up and in on the way. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Daniels. Out to Porzingis. Over Holmgren. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11.
See, what I love about Porzingis is he keeps his release point high. So at 7'3", good luck trying to distract that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together. Thunder trailing by 17. Pulls up for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Doncic has got 28.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Doncic right side. Over Holiday. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics leading by 16. Hit by Horford. In the corner, it's Capella. And the hit by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Boston. With the fadeaway. Horford no luck. And here is Doncic. And he has 28 points for the game. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes.
55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Thunder trailing by 18. Now Caruso. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Left side, Brown. Good D by Holmgren.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Williams with the ball. Misses from short range. Brown deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on Jalen Williams.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. outside. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Porzingis. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Celtics leading by 20. And Holmgren pulls it down. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Tatum a screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top-quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in the next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Wallace outside. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officials. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Here's Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 22. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for the Celtics.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Brown with it. Dort covering up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished him each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it would probably be a three-point shot. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Sinks the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
It's a new play, Greg. The offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 40, Clint Capella.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's taken away by Wallace. Holmgren up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
At the line.
Holmgren hits them both. Here's Hardaway. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's Daniels. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.